While quarantine is definitely not a funny time, you can make it more entertaining by spicing things up with some incredible TV shows you can watch online. Welcome to Binge TV, and today we'll be taking a look at the 10 best TV shows to watch in quarantine. Stay until the end of our video to learn all about these incredible shows you need to watch now, and also subscribe to our channel for more great videos like this one. Without further ado, let's begin with our countdown. 10th place, Peaky Blinders. We're kicking off our list with Peaky Blinders, a historical show set in 1920s England, following the intriguing story of a gang boss and his family as they fight each other and many outsiders for 5 seasons filled with action, death, drama, and romance. The series tells us the terrifying exploits of the Shelby crime family in the direct aftermath of the First World War, based on real events. Fair warning, this series is particularly violent, but it's just so entertaining you won't be able to stop watching it. 9th place, Dead to Me. Next up, we have Dead to Me, a dark comedy web series created by Liz Feldman for Netflix, featuring the blossoming friendship between Jen and Judy. Both of the characters are grieving the death of their husbands, except for the fact that one of them actually killed the other one's husband. Hilarity and a lot of darkness ensues somehow as the secrets are revealed with every episode. Imagine befriending and getting close to the person that secretly killed your husband. That's definitely dark. 8th place, Lucifer. If you want an incredible comedy mixing romance, sizzling tension between characters, and urban fantasy all in one, then meet Lucifer. This TV series tells us the story of, you guessed it, the devil himself, who abandons hell for Los Angeles, where he runs his own nightclub and becomes a consultant to the Los Angeles Police Department by Detective Chloe Decker after becoming involved in a murder case with her. Throughout the series, several celestial and demonic threats come to Los Angeles, all attempting to bring Lucifer back to where he belongs. 7th place, Grey's Anatomy. If you haven't watched a single episode of Grey's, you're missing out on pretty much the best medical drama ever to grace modern television. While Grey's is one of the oldest TV series on this list, it's also a well-remembered long runner that has stayed in the game for quite a while. The sizzling storylines, the drama, romantic tension, and the ever-rotating cast of characters who work every day to save lives make for a really gripping, engaging series. This series is so good that it's even considered to have had significant effect on popular culture, and has received numerous awards, including the Golden Globe Award for Best Television Series Drama and 38 Primetime Emmys. On top of that, it's 16 seasons long with 363 episodes, so it's definitely going to last you quite a while. Perfect for quarantine. 6th place, The Good Place. The Good Place is one of the hottest fantasy comedies out there, featuring one of the most unique premises for a comedy TV series ever. It focuses on Eleanor Shellstrop, a woman who arrives in the afterlife to the Good Place, a heaven-like utopia designed only for the most morally good people in the world. She was rewarded for her good behavior, except for the fact that she was not a nice person and was actually sent there by mistake. So if she wants to survive in the Good Place and avoid being sent to the Bad Place, which, as you might have guessed, is not exactly the nicest place in the afterlife, she must hide her morally imperfect behavior and become an ethical person. On top of being incredibly hilarious, the show also examines deep topics such as ethics, philosophy, and the balance between good and evil. If you want to think, reflect, and also roar laughing, then you should watch The Good Place. So, what are your thoughts on these TV shows so far? Have you watched any of these before? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn notifications on. 5th place, Scrubs. Scrubs is another medical drama, except for the fact that this one's more on the comedy side than the drama side of the scale. The series follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Hospital, a teaching hospital filled to the brim with slapstick, surreal vignettes, and probably one of the most colorful cast of crazy characters a TV series could have. Since most of the characters are also medical interns, it provides you with a very different point of view than Grey's, so this one's definitely worth a watch. 4th place, Umbrella Academy. Umbrella Academy comes in 4th, a superhero web TV series based on the comic book series of the same name, created for Netflix. It's basically about a dysfunctional family of adopted sibling superheroes who come together to solve the mystery behind their father's death. Its premise is incredibly crazy, mentioning in the beginning that on October 1st, 1989, 43 women around the world gave birth simultaneously, despite none of them showing any sign of pregnancy until labor began. 7 of the children are adopted by eccentric billionaire Sir Reginald Hargreaves, and turned into a superhero team that he calls the Umbrella Academy. Instead of names, he gave them numbers. The series is filled with a lot of action, fun scenes, and will keep you hooked from beginning to end. Now that we have arrived to the top 3 of our list, get ready to find out which one's the absolute best TV show to watch in quarantine. You'll want to thank us after finding out which one it is. 3rd place, Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you're looking for an animated show so deep that it feels like an all-around live-action series, Then look no further than Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's already 12 years old, yet this evergreen classic by Nickelodeon remains one of the best series ever made. It features one of the deepest worlds ever created in fiction. In Avatar, the world has been divided on 4 main factions, each determined by the nation's element. The world is filled with people with the supernatural ability of manipulating an element, called bending. Each person is limited to bending one element, but the Avatar, born every cycle, is able to control all 4. The story follows Aang's adventure as he wakes up from a 100-year slumber to find the world ravaged by the Fire Nation, and he must do all he can to save it. Second place, Community. Next up, we have another hilarious sitcom, Community. Community is based on the writer's experience while attending a community college, and it's literally a walking, talking parody of pop culture, film, and television cliches and tropes. It ran for 6 seasons and received critical acclaim for its superb acting, meta-humor, and literally making fun of almost anything you can think of. This series is just so good that while it ran, it appeared on almost every major critic's top 10 best series countdown. First place, The Mandalorian. Did you know that Disney Plus has been out for a while and that it has been a hit during quarantine? Well, it has, and it's mostly thanks to The Mandalorian, the source of all the Baby Yoda memes you were probably wondering about. The Mandalorian is the first live-action series in the Star Wars franchise, and it is set 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi and also 25 years prior to the events of The Force Awakens. The Mandalorian follows, well, the Mandalorian, a bounty hunter named Din Djarin, right before the emergence of the First Order. Djarin is a lone bounty hunter who's reaching the galaxy and exploring the reaches of the New Republic. In case you were wondering where exactly Baby Yoda fits in the grand scheme of things, there's a character named the Child, a member of the same mysterious species that Yoda is a part of, who also has insane force abilities. Despite actually being 50 years old, he's just a toddler. He's then found and protected by the Mandalorian while being targeted by other bounty hunters due to the bounty being offered for his return by the Client, a man with stormtrooper bodyguards. If you're a Star Wars fan, or just a fan of cuddly little animals like Baby Yoda, then you should definitely watch this great series available only on Disney+. So, what are your thoughts on these incredible shows you should watch during quarantine? Let us know in the comments. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you next time.